Along with Stan. Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And Carroll with it. Pass to Suggs. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. So it's Denver now. Orlando making their last shot. Exum gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Carroll outside. Out to the right wing. Black. Suggs outside. And Carroll outside. Pass to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Wagner on the wing. Suggs outside. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Denver.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Orlando on D. And here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Now here's Banchero. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Just 4 to shoot. The three from Suggs. Rebounded by Marion. Left side Murray. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A nice shot by Watson.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Here's Black. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's all knotted up.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Jokic the screen. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Suggs outside. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Shoots. It's hauled in by Exum.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And Wagner gets it to go.
What a strong drive by Wagner. If you're going to do it, then don't hold back.
Now here's Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run. And the dunk by Isaac.
Don't forget, it was Banchero's steal that started that fast break.
Now Murray. Jokic the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Suggs. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Count it from distance. Suggs has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
It's been
17. Magic 17.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And here's Lively. Tipped. Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Murray with it. Pass to Lively. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
And the Nuggets call time here. Denver making a change here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Tipped away. Pass to Marion. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Wagner. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Green going right at the rim. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. On the wing, Isaac. Suggs, right side. Pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets trail by 4. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marion. And here's Jokic outside. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
Marion with the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Outside, Green. He gets it in there. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And with every shot in the bag, Green is dangerous.
Banchero outside. On the wing, Suggs. He's got 5. From the high post. That one goes in. Suggs has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Jokic from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green. Jokic has got 11 points.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Shot is good by Isaac.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Outside, Green. They swipe it.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Orlando ahead. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Nikola Jokic with the dive.
Here's Suggs. He has 7. Pass to Black. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Black's got 8 points.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Outside Murray. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Isaac. Porter with the steal. Jokic the screen. Murray with it. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Suggs. He's been contributing over 15 a game. No good on the 3. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Tries to spin move. Outside Porter. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Denver has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Back to Anthony. Pass to Black. On the wing, Isaac. He shoots a 3. Orlando again missing. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Banchero outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Green with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 2-point game. Close. Green puts it in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Timeout call, the Nuggets. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. To the inside. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 17.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Wagner outside. The floater from down in the low post. It goes. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
And Jokic throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Inside. Here's Wagner. Jokic grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
A nice shot by Houston.
Assist from
15 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside Murray. Poke loose. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting...
the Magic 45.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Orlando trailing here. And here's Suggs to take the lead. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
Jokic to screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by Exum. Murray with it.
Magic foul. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Outside Porter. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And Murray launches it from deep. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to Black. Back to Suggs. There's the 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, so far in the 2nd half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Jokic to screen. Right wing. And they double up Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up from the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando with the ball. Here's Suggs. Pass to Black. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to drop.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Outside Murray. The layup off target. Now Banchero, defended by Watson. Kicks it out to Isaac. And the 3 off target. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. A great 4th quarter. Just give it up 2 points. To the middle. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, he's an NBA champion, and Porter Jr. knows when to step up.
The three from Suggs. Knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they needed it.
Pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Puts the move on. And Jokic throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
And the Nuggets making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, thanks, Allie. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Spins. Green. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. They're running. Here's Suggs. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Outside, Green. Excellent outside. Offline with a 3. Suggs, right side. 43 seconds left to the fourth quarter. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Money.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Pass to Jokic. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Exum. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Now Suggs. Wagner for 3. And he drills the triple.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there